Let's talk to Max Holzer, the 23-year-old undefeated sensation who everyone is talking about. Hello, Max.
Hey,
how are you? Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
That's how you say hello in German?
Yes, that's right. You are so
How's it going?
smart.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to be here.
Well, it's great to have you, and we just looked at some footage of you. You're a very fun, exciting young fighter, but of course, one of the major reasons why we wanted to have you on today was because of what happened on Saturday, which has blown up, and everyone's talking about this finish right here. There you are, winning via fourth round rear naked choke, kissing Ilbe, and then humping him, and then falling out of the cage.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Yeah. So what happened here, Max? Why did this all go down this way?
Yeah, the problem was that in the fourth round, his corner was assaulting me and screaming like things into my direction. And even before they said like let him go and crazy things. I don't even know why the referee didn't do something about it. I think because of the speech barrier. And yes, it got me very angry because it was a personal fight too. We did not like each other, so I did this. And I have to say, it is one thing to do like some disrespectful move like that, but it's the other thing to try to punch the other guy after the fight. I think that cannot be done.
So the reaction in the aftermath, I know because I saw a lot of it, I tweeted it, was a lot of people saying what you did was disrespectful, but you think that what you did was nothing really all that bad. Him going after you and trying to punch you was really crossing the line.
No, I have to say what I did was not good too, but they did not know the backstory.
Yeah.
When you watch the stream, you can, when you understand German, you can hear like how they assaulting me, and yes, that was a reason for that.
And there was I know there was a lot of bad blood between you and him. I saw that you guys did a face off. I don't speak German, so I couldn't understand what you were saying to each other, but I saw there was a lot of attention surrounding it. Can you tell us why there was so much bad blood?
Yes, he was always like, yeah, you are too young. You are a guy who is forcing the attention. You lie. You do like what you do. You don't mean really seriously. And yeah, I was angry about that. And yes, he was even lying about things. I was saying he was like, yeah, you assaulting my family, and I would never attack a man's family. And his father was like writing under every picture of me, and then I shook his hand and said, yeah, it's all good. And he continued to do something like that.
Wow.
And yes, that's a reason.
So obviously you're relatively young in your career, just 23, 11-0. But is this the most, kind of emotional you've been going into a fight? Is this the most personal fight for you?
Yes, of course. It was very personal, but I have to say after the fight, it was even when he tried to punch me, it was all good. I wanted to shake his hand and I apologized at the press conference, but he did not accept it. And yeah, the crazy thing was even that they had to bring me out of the arena with many security guys, and they said to me, "You have to leave your hotel. You have to leave the city. They will try to attack you."
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know if that is the truth, but the security told me they want to attack me with people. They brought me out like with 10 securities out of the cage and out of the arena. And yeah, I don't really know what is the deal with the guys. His father was in his corner and was knocking out a fan. So I don't know. I know what I did was very disrespectful, but I could not think about my team knocking out a fan, a guy who's making us able to do our job.
Sure.
The fans have to be always safe, in my opinion, and yeah, that behavior cannot be accepted.
And is he
in
from
my
that
opinion.
area? Is that why they were coming after you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you were the outsider.
Yeah. You could say it like that.
Sure. And just curious, why kiss him and do all that? Like, what prompted you to do that? If you're mad at someone, you don't usually try to kiss them.
Yeah, it was a little bit like a joke.
Okay.
I don't know what was in my head in this second.
In the moment.
You know when you fight, it's always like crazy emotions, and when you hate each other and going on each other's nerves for we had this we I don't know how to say it in English, but we was angry at each other for a half year. I
Okay.
tried to get this fight for a half year, and it was going back and forth. He said, "My manager don't want the fight. My father don't want the fight. This guy, blaming other guys, and yeah, that got me really angry." I said, "Just let this be finish. Let us finish this in the cage, and that's it." But yeah, it was not enough for him.
Did he connect when he came after you afterwards? Did he land a punch on you?
I don't really know. I was even thinking about staying and brawling with him, but in my head it was like when you punch him, they will DQ you.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, yeah, just go away.
Okay.
So because I had already won, and in my opinion, if I would be get knocked out from him, I would be like, yeah, he was a better man, and that is. But yeah, I don't know.
Did you fall out of the cage? Did you hurt yourself falling out?
I have back pain right now, but I don't really know if it's from that. Mm,
Okay.
it's but yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
but
like it looked like you
it
fell on your
was
back
a
right
deep
there.
fall. It was a deep fall. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. But
crazy.
yeah.
Afterwards, I think the promoter of Octagon, the owner Andre Novotny, he was yelling at you, and then he apologized.
Yes. I think it was because of it's not his first language. Of course, he's speaking Czech and not German. So when I started my interview, my opponent was trying to get back into the cage, and they
Oh
really
wow.
had to pull him off the cage. And yeah, he was thinking that I was assaulting him, and that was not the reason. I just want to say that they was assaulting me out of the corner, and after that I said that I have respect for him and his father and his family, but I don't know.
Crazy.
That,
And were you
yes.
nervous that you would get attacked?
Um, yeah, of course. They said to me they want to beat me up with many people.
Jeez.
They come in and said that they are waiting for you. You can't get out. You can't get to the dog check. I had to wait with my cuts bleeding inside the cage, and yeah, of course, I was nervous about that.
And so where's your home base? Where did you go to?
Hanover.
Okay. So did you leave that night?
Yes, I had to leave. And even in the upcoming of the fight, he said he was like 2 times on the way to my city to beat me up. And I don't know. This guy always said that he is a fair sportsman and I'm not, because I make jokes and my entrance and
Yeah.
something like that. But I don't know. I think he really have shown his true face, and that he is not a fair sportsman. I don't want to blame him, and I don't really like to say something even after he is down right now and have lost. But I have to say, yeah, what he and his team. I don't want to say his team because it was him and his father. What they did has nothing to do with sports for me.
Um, in the aftermath, since Saturday, and this has blown up, what has your life been like?
Yeah, it got really big in the social media, but yeah, it's like always. I try to recover from the fight, and I try to get back into the training as fast as possible.
Okay. Have you gotten a lot of messages about it?
Yeah, of course, of course. My Instagram has doubled. Like I
Wow.
had 70,000 followers before. What was very much for me, and right now it's 140,000 or
Wow.
something.
Positive messages or bad messages or
No,
both?
only positive.
Okay.
Only I really I just got like why you even apologize to him, and the people saw the videos on TikTok and said, yeah, we could hear the screams from his father from the corner. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Do you think that they're
it,
going to try to do a rematch because the fight got so much attention? And are you interested in that?
I won every round dominantly, and I don't think he deserves a rematch.
Okay.
So yeah, that's fair. So I said, where it gives a rematch when someone is clearly winning every round.
Sure. Yeah. Usually the rematch doesn't happen. We've
Yes.
gone to learn a lot about you. I love the entrances. What has inspired you to come out like that? And how do you come up with what you're going to dress up as before your fights?
It's always because of the opponent. This
Oh,
time, so sorry, I have to drink something.
no problem. No problem. Do your thing. Yeah. Here you are coming
Sorry.
out. I believe this is Jurassic Park themed. I mean, just
Mhm.
amazing stuff. So you
I did this. I did this because of my opponent. He said I'm very childish, and I'm green behind my ears. And
ah
so I put on green ears and come on a dinosaur. And the dinosaur is my little brother.
amazing.
But he looks like a fucking freak.
Yes, he does. But it's
He's
a
very
great
big.
look. It's a great look. So when you come out to Buzz Lightyear, what is that about?
My opponent, he has face tattoos, and they said to him, "You look like Post Malone," and he said, "You look like Buzz Lightyear." So I
Okay.
came out with a Buzz Lightyear costume, and we was waiting backstage at the same time, and he was and his whole team was really laughing about it. So that got really, and that's my opponent's walk-in. I steal his walk-in to make him angry at me that we can fight. And
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
one
you're a
time
showman.
yes, I had the opponent that looks a little bit like Superman, so I came out like Batman, and we saw only Batman can beat Superman.
And what
It
about
really worked
the
out.
scooter?
The scooter was, I don't know if you know, we have in Germany many like these kids with the Gucci things on, and they always call them Talahun.
Okay.
And I came out like something like that.
Oh, like
It's
those?
like a big trend in Germany.
Wow. That was at the stadium show. 60,000 people.
Yes, yes, 60,000 people, and I was pulling out condoms and giving them to the
Why
people.
the condoms?
Uh, just because it's like you have this bag and full of condoms.
I love it. I love it.
Yes,
And is it true that your nickname is Stifler because of American Pie?
yes.
Why? Why that name?
My trainer was always like I behave like him. He said that, and yes,
You're a real
then I got this
character.
nickname. Uh, yeah, many people say that, but I don't try to make it up. I just try to be like myself, and I like MMA, and it's like my only real passion, and I try to put everything towards this goal.
Uh, did you grow up in Hanover?
Yes.
And my understanding is you grew up like kind of in a tough neighborhood.
Yes, a little bit. So we was doing a lot of shit, but the sport of MMA brought me out of that, and
You get into
yes,
trouble a lot.
yeah, I got really much into trouble, and most of my friends got to jail then, and
Wow.
yeah, but I could like turn. My trainer really helped me to turn my life around, and yeah, that's because I'm very grateful for that. So I always try to yeah, stick with him, and
Sure.
he's always a good role model in my whole life. He helps me with everything.
Did you go to jail as well?
No, no.
Never. Okay. And how did you get into MMA? Like, what introduced you to it?
I was a BMX driver, and I always did a little bit like fitness. And the owner of the fitness studio, he was like fighting MMA, and I always I like to fight, and we always got on the football place and fought a little bit with gloves on, and we grappled. And then I started fighting and never looked back.
Do you remember the first UFC fight that you saw?
Um, my first the first UFC fight I saw, I think it was Pettis against Rafael dos Anjos, and I'm a very big fan of Rafael dos Anjos.
Okay.
This fight was in 2060, or?
Yeah, UFC 185. I believe that was 2015.
15. Yeah, I started in 16, so it was a very new thing. But I love to watch fights. I watch every UFC event. I watch every fight I can get my hands on, and I learned English actually about watching UFC.
Okay.
So my English is from watching UFC.
That's it. You didn't take any lessons, nothing like that, just from watching UFC broadcasts.
I was in school, but not. I did not really do the English lessons.
Okay. Did you finish
the training
school?
was better.
Did you finish high school?
Yeah, I finished school.
Okay.
But I don't have like the highest degree. But yeah.
So are you happy with Oktagon? Are they treating you well?
Yeah, I'm very happy with them. We work good together, and I try to make the sports bigger here in Germany, and they have the same goal. So yeah, I really like it there.
Is your goal eventually to go to the UFC?
I think every fighter's goal at the end is to go, but I will see what the Oktagon brings me next.
Sure. Why is your contract up with them?
Yes, this year I'm signed to Oktagon, and next year, we will see what happened then.
Do you think you're ready to compete with the best in the UFC?
I was many times in America, and I think when this year is over, I will be ready to compete there.
Okay. When you say you were in America, do you mean like you've trained in America?
Yeah, I trained at the American Top Team and Extreme Couture.
Oh, wow.
And yes.
Yeah,
and a couple times.
And you've been able to sort of like gauge how you stack up against some of the American fighters or the UFC fighters.
Yeah, but I like it very much to train there, and it's always a thing to stay longer in America. I really want to stay longer this year, and I will try to maybe get a place in the rooms. So, American Top Team has bedrooms upstairs, but they most of the time only let UFC fighters sleep there. But right now I'm on your show, so I think you will help me to stay there.
Yes, we can ask Dan Lambert. That would be great.
Yes.
A lot of great fighters there. And I understand, Oktagon is blowing up. I was told that 1.3 million viewers watched your fight on the German broadcast partner, the RTL Plus platform, which is a record for Oktagon. And I know about the 60,000 fans in attendance and whatnot. Can you tell us? Yeah, I've never been to Germany. I've never been to an Oktagon event. How big is Oktagon? Is Oktagon more popular in that region? I know Czech Republic as well. But is it possible that it's more popular than UFC over there?
Of course.
Wow.
Oktagon, I think it's more popular here than the UFC. Because I really get recognized very often since I'm in Oktagon, and it gets very, very big. The people love it here, and the shows are very, very loud and always sold out, and everybody is talking about that. So right now, I think they really have a great show here in Germany. They do a great job.
And you're part of a generation of fighters based in Europe and in Germany in particular. You didn't come from a single discipline. You're just an MMA fighter, right? Like your entrance into MMA was MMA.
Yes.
You didn't do any
I
martial arts
started.
before.
I did like a few months of luta livre. Like it's like nogi grappling.
Yeah.
And but I continued right away with every aspect of the game.
Where's Dennis Seaver these days? Is he around?
I never meet him.
He's a German legend, German MMA legend.
Yeah, but I know Nick Hein. Nick Hein right now he's hunting predators. And yes, yeah, it's crazy.
What kind of predators? Like people, like animals or people?
No, like pedophiles.
Oh my gosh, that's what he's doing.
Yes. Yeah, he's hunting them.
What? Come
he's
on.
hunting them down. Yeah, he's like a real superhero.
Wow, in Germany?
Yes, in Germany.
Wow.
He has like a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
a big YouTube channel, and they hunting them.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's.
And then what does he do? He beats them up?
No. In Germany, you can't do it like that.
Okay.
You have to. Yeah, he's just. He was a former police officer, and yeah.
Okay.
But he tries that they get what they deserve. But yeah, he does not beat them up.
Okay, good. Yeah. But that, I mean, that's a great service for the community.
Yes.
When do you want to fight again?
I have to look after my body right now, but I think I will. Like I don't really know. Like two fights more this year, or one fight. I had four fights last year, and I did them all on short notice. And I think right now I'm in a good place to only make like good shows into the Oktagon. So when we have something big, we will do that.
I also understand that the featherweight champion is also the lightweight champion in Oktagon, and he hasn't defended his title since December of 23. So maybe title fight next. I feel like that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That would be a great option too.
What do you like better, by the way, MMA or chess?
I like chess too, but I like MMA more.
I heard you're a great chess player.
Yeah, who said that? Yeah. I can play chess, but I'm not. I would not say great.
Okay, that's what the streets are saying. They're saying a lot of good things about you. Your chess, your walkouts. Yeah. You like American culture, though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Comedies, things like that. What do you like from America?
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite stuff? What shows?
I really like just the people.
Okay.
When I'm there, it always feels in America like everything is possible. When I was there, I really got like every time more open-minded. It was like the people was not walking around like the things are impossible. There was like and when they saw a big car, it was more like yeah, great guy that he made it, and not like oh, this fucker, why he has what I don't have.
Oh, interesting.
And I really like that, because I like people that have built up themselves from nothing. And I really like when people have something. I'm never like a jealous guy.
Sort of like yourself. You like people that build themselves up from nothing.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
I want to do that myself, and I want to make like a good role model for other people that yeah, just never fits into in the school. They always say to me, yeah, you will do like a shit job and you will never have anything.
Wow.
And yeah.
Who said this? Your teachers?
Yeah, like yeah.
Well, that's not
like
good.
Yeah.
They told you you do a shit job and that you wouldn't amount to anything?
Yeah, of course.
No confidence.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I was very loud. I have to say that, but yeah, it was like I don't really like the school system here. I have to say that. Yeah. Because yeah.
So now that you're having all this success, you're famous now. Is there a part of you saying, "Yeah, who's laughing now? Who was right? Me, not you."
Yeah. Yeah, but I have to first make like enough that I really can say.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I really want to come over to America over the sport. I really see this as an opportunity. I like Germany, but I would really like to live in America.
Okay.
Over the sport.
But you talk about your coach who's meant so much to you. Would you leave your team to come train here? What would you do?
My coach is not like a guy who's saying stay here.
Okay.
He's just training the professionals right now for us. He don't have to do that. He has a very one of the biggest schools in Germany. We're not in Europe, so he's not living from professional fighters. He's just doing that for us. He's spending the time he should spend with his family actually to train people like me. And I think he will be lucky when I will go away. Yeah, he's always sending us out and looking that we can train over in the States.
What's his name?
David Palukai is his name.
Okay.
Yes.
Based in Hanover.
Yes, based in Hanover. And even when the first times I got to the US, I could not afford it. So he was giving me the money. So yeah, he's really a great guy. He did so many things for me. He's like a second father for me.
Incredible. By the way,
Yes.
I kind of don't want to see you leave Oktagon because I love the walkouts so much. And in the UFC, they don't really like walkouts like that.
No?
No, you see it in the events. You don't see anyone coming out as Buzz Lightyear on a dinosaur or on a scooter.
They
walks.
will allow
Boring.
it for me.
You think so? You think you'll convince them?
Yes. I will make the WWE into the UFC.
I love it. You
Yes,
watch
yes.
WWE? Are you a fan?
I don't really know many of the characters, but I watched a little bit. My coach showed it to me in America, and then I was really understanding.
Yeah.
How to play the game.
You have to be a showman. You know Gunther? You know Gunther?
No.
Walter. He's the big guy. He's from Austria. He's close to Germany. You don't know Gunther?
No, sorry.
All right, yeah, it's all right. But you have that showmanship. You know what I mean by showmanship? Like you understand that it's entertainment as well.
Yeah, of course. You have to entertain because I really, it's always for me the same when I watch a fight and there's a build up and a story to the fight. It's always just a different thing. I don't say you have to force it like Covington and assaulting everyone, his family and something, but I think a fight is always like you want something and the other guy wants something. So I can't like this guy.
Sure.
After the fight too, but we want the same thing, so we have to fight for it. And what is in the end of the day, we try to beat each other up in the cage. So what we say is not harder than what we do.
So in conclusion, you feel bad about kissing and humping him, but you don't think he should have punched you. They said some bad things to you. The team, the father, said some bad things to you. You fell on your back, which was, could have been very, very scary and serious and dangerous. And ultimately, you're moving on. No rematch. You're not doing this again. On to bigger and better.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win and on becoming a viral hit, as they say, a viral sensation. And congrats on all the success that you've had in your career. Undefeated
thank you.
at such a young age. It's amazing to see. And we're looking forward to watching you grow and evolve as a fighter over the years as well.
Thank you very much. And I want the room at the American Top Team.
Okay, let me call Dan. I'll call Dan right now.
You are a very famous guy, so yeah, you can do it.
All right, I'll call Dan for you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Max, and all the best to you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Same to you. There he is, Max Holzer. What a nice young man he is, and I feel like a name that we shall be talking about for years to come. Perhaps, like we once introduced you to a young man named Paddy Pimblett, he could be someone like him as well. When Paddy was fighting in Cage Warriors, Max Stifler Holzer, a lot of American influence in this young man, and those walkouts are great. What I didn't know about the walkouts, I thought he was just doing them for fun. The fact that he's doing them to stick it to his opponents is like next level stuff. That's a whole other level. Usually, someone comes out. They've got a gimmick, they've got a get up, this, that, and the other. It's about themselves. He's walking out and dressing up like this to make fun of the opponent before the fight. Thanks for watching this video. Before you go, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. Also, give us a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. These things go a long way. And while you're here, do check out the rest of the channel. We've got live shows and full interviews, clips, and a whole lot more. We're doing big things here, and we appreciate your support very much.